That's why I said the line, talk to our leaders, because, it only them can make that impactful change.
And I know, Lord, oh, I've been praying.
My name is Calver Lee Swanston, better known as Gharlic, and the name of my song is All This Time. I've been dreaming, I've been thinking, for the things, what is the reason for this life that has been going? Another parent crying, shot to the head, what is the purpose? Look around, everyone is nervous, just like the hymn, repeat his chorus. Another one died before us. All this time, right? All this time, don't know where I'm going. Well, this happened last year. Being in the studio, we got a text that somebody just died. It was a fatal gunshot to the head, and I look at my producer and I was like, what is really going on? Because the crime rate was like on a rampage. Like, this week someone died, another week you hear another person is being killed by gun violence. And that really hit me hard, where I started saying, we have these different organizations. You have the church, you have the community, you have the politicians, and nobody seems to be doing anything or getting it right. So I say, okay, as an artist, let me debut something, to bring the awareness and to give my little 2 cents. And that's how I came about with the song. Well, I took action because of the amount of debt, knowing that we are such a small society. And you had these blobbers actually taking count. Like, we're up to number 10, we're up to number 15, we're up to number 16. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is like people going to work, and counting the days until it's time for payday, So it really took a toll on me, and I decided to put pen to paper and came up with the ideas to all this time, and in the song, I address the politicians, the churchgoers, everybody. I try to bring the awareness, like, this is not good. This is something that needs to be addressed. Talking to some of the mothers that lost their son, because I wanted to go as deep as possible. They were not eating. Some didn't show up to work. Some requested time off from their work because they were traumatized. So I was reading into the conversation having with these mothers that lost their child to gun violence. So just having the dialogue with the parents was that drove me to create that line. Don't know where I'm going. So you find that it fluctuates. You will have a period where everything is calm and then it spikes. So that song was just to say, this is a reminder where we were and what's the possibility of it happening again. Why is this being advertised? And it's knowing the impact it will have, not just for our industry, but also for our youth. Because showcasing that or having it being debuted, you're telling our young people, hey, this is a part of our culture. Get accustomed to it. And I didn't like that. I really, really, really didn't like that. And I think that's why I said the line, talk to our leaders, because it only them can make that impactful change. Me and you, we can just talk about it, and then next month it goes away. But if you go into Parliament and you implement a lot of things to make changes or become more vigilant, it works. It goes a long way. Love and understanding, and just listen. I find that our people don't listen. We hear one line, and once we oppose that line, we become very aggressive. and we shut off all communication, you know, and the tolerance of being patient and to, as I said, just listen, you know, because having a dialogue can solve a lot of the issues that we face today. To the general public, this is Gharlic. I'm asking you to come out in your numbers, come out and witness, because I have something special for that particular night. I think it's the Saturday night. Just come on out and be a part of it, and we're gonna have fun. And it's gonna be great, because that night I'm gonna feel like this guy, King Kong. So I'll see you there on the 27th.